of attention for this first session, and we've got the men's doubles class 4 and 5 in front of us right now. We have seen a couple of these players already. In fact, this is Indonesia versus Singapore. Yesterday we caught Sutanto and Hardianto together with Darren Chua and Haminuddin bin Hassan. Singapore and Haminuddin with Chua. And that is what we can look forward to at the moment in this morning session. All the men's doubles there. Singapore featuring in the first and the last of the sessions and going on into the afternoon as well. So lots of different classifications, of course, and you will be seeing from time to time the Lexi information service about what this classification or these classifications mean.
Class 4 is for wheelchair players with a moderate impairment affecting the trunk and legs, or a high degree of impairment affecting the lower trunk and legs. Players stretch their body for sideways movement and use the wheelchair for forward and backwards movement during play. They increase reach by holding onto the chair. Class 5 is for wheelchair players with a high degree of impairment affecting the legs, or the loss of limbs. These players move both their chair and body to get around the table. Their range of shots is not affected.
So, very useful information there. Hope you absorbed it all. And there we have Haminuddin on the left of screen and Darren Chua on the right at the moment. You can see we've got a lefty and a righty together. Two righties on the other side. Agus Sutanto, of course, he's on the right of screen as we look. And Tatok Hardianto, they were all part of the winning team in this category yesterday. And I saw Agus particularly singing his heart out, that national anthem. I remember remarking about Agus Bagus. Let's see whether or not the Singapore duo can upset the favourites here, who certainly will be Indonesia. Now, with the doubles, it's different from the standing, because the wheelchair doubles, because although there is obviously the first service that's going to be diagonally cross table into the opposite quarter, from then on, after the first service, they can play with consecutive shots. You know, in the main game, where non-wheelchair athletes, you have to play alternate shots. On this occasion, there's no worry about that. Here we go. It's the opening of the third day of competition here in Singapore. Out of play. Off the backhand there of Hardianto.
1-all.
Haminuddin puts it short, so 1-all, and now the serve will come back to Haminuddin. And he will serve it cross. Now you watch the sequence. Okay, well, it didn't actually get over the net on return. So 2-1. This is Agus Sutanto. No, attempt to force it a little bit too much, did Hardianto, and that's 1-3. Good start for the Singapore duo. And again, a good crowd here settled in already. First match up, but already there's a good crowd atmosphere. And of course, a lot of people still thinking back to that Jason Chi extraordinary achievement. Brought Singapore's hopes alive in the wheelchair 1 and 2 category. They actually took the gold medal from Thailand. 3-all. Darren will serve it. He's 39 years old now, and his partner's 55, so good experience. Once again, he's got that the left hand is tossing the ball as well as hitting it. And that's a really good service, I have to say.
5,
Hamanudin
3.
misses the third shot, but Indonesia now in the lead by 5-3. It's out of play for
3, 5, 4.
4, and it's Haryanto with the service. That's a really good shot for 5-all.
5 all.
Lots of depth on that one. Hamanudin with the service. Studies it well. Good ball toss, and it was a little bit too
5,
strong.
6.
An
6
attempt to get a
all.
backhand flick working, that's no good. 6-all. And that one's gone
6,
as well.
7.
That forehand side this time, trying that below table loop. No good. 6-7. Singapore leads. And just a
7
little bit
all.
too hard from Darren. 7s. It's been stepladder stuff this opening game. First one, then the other. No good run of point scoring. That was a good serve. Solid. Oh, that's a really good
7,
drive
8.
from Agus. 7-8. Just signalling as well. All the action is with the left hand here for Darren. And that was short, so back in 8-all, and now it's with Indonesia to serve. That will be Haryanto. 8-all, big fight for the line on this opening game. And that was a little long.
9, 8.
9-8 Indonesia. It was too short. That's gave the opportunity for Haryanto to smash it. So there's now 2 game points for Indonesia in this opening game. It's the first to reach 3 games. And okay,
9,
and live
10.
again. A little touch of consolation there. Darren says, well done, Hamanudin. Let's get this one now then. 9-10. Still game point Indonesia. And that's it. They both went for the same ball, so 11-9. The opening game is gone. Singapore have lost it to Indonesia. It was, well, very close encounter. But ultimately, Haryanto and Sutanto are the victors. 11-9.
Darren, Yusuf.
So here we have the second game now in this category. Men's doubles 4 to 5 class. So sitting category, physical degree of physical impairment, class 4 and 5. Players have a fair sitting balance, almost normal sitting balance. They got at least fully functional one arm and hand.
Haminuddin serve. Love all.
Here we have now Haminuddin with the service. It's a good serve with a nice response and a very powerful
Love
backhand there
one.
from Hardianto to pick up the first point for Indonesia. Oh, and that is a missed serve. It's love 2. 2 love. It will go back now to the Indonesians. Little error. Took his eye off the ball a fraction there, Haminuddin. 2 love.
Three, love.
Not going well at the moment. Tatuk Hardianto has
Love, 4.
had a good couple of serve plays there, so it will now come across to Darren Chua. That's a replay. Let's get back to live again. Here we go, and it's Darren with the service. Single-handed toss and hit. Oh, that's really good stuff. Oh, that's the best rally we've seen so far.
5.
Tatuk wins the point again, and that is now for 5 love. Love 5. That was again
6, love.
too hard, and they change over, and it's 6 love, and they're running away with this one, Indonesia. They were favourites coming into this particular match. Match 1 of the doubles competition. 6 love. Agus plays it, and again
7,
it's short, doesn't
love.
cut cross. Now this will be interesting to see whether or not they actually give up 1 point. We'll see how far they get. Well, it's the wrong side. There you go.
7.
Now that's what I said. He did that on purpose. I'm absolutely convinced of it. It's very bad form to win a game to love. So at that stage, I think it was very good of Agus Sutanto to put it in the wrong court to give up the point.
1, 8.
And now short of the net, wrong side. Oh, what an angle that was.
9,
Oh dear.
1.
Gee whiz. Tatuk Hardianto plays a brilliant backhand then, just in front of the net for 9-1, and now he's got the service. It's all a little bit too easy at the moment, but there he puts that
9,
one very, much too far away. A little bit of generosity here, charity. And another one off the top of the net from Sutanto, and that is now 10-2, and it will be over very soon if they continue this kind of pressure. 2-10 with Darren back in service again. And he's missed that one, and that's it. It's 11-2. 11-2 after the opening
Agus.
victory in the first game by Indonesia. So it's now 2 love in favour of Indonesia. And the helpers there giving Darren a little push back to the coach. The Indonesians were certainly very, very strong. They showed it yesterday in the team event, and there you can see we've got a couple of good hits there in our replay of the action, but on that occasion Haminuddin again nets it, and that's the final point of that second game. So frustration for the Singapore duo. Sutanto and Hardianto feeling good about life, you can tell. They're smiling about it. There you go, 11-9, 11-2. We saw the smiles yesterday when they took the gold medal as well in the team event. But it really is a question of participation and trying to improve all the time. Very experienced duo, these Indonesians. Singaporeans, first time that they've been hosting these games. And they're certainly learning a lot about ambition at this level of competition. So, third game, and in fact, it could be finished if Indonesia win it. match will be over. The first to reach 3.
The game. Tato to serve. Love.
Here we go.
All.
It's Tato. Haryanto with the serve, and wow, that is a
1. Love.
very, very good backhand. There's a lot of pressure there, isn't there? Good flick. No.
1. All.
Hamanuddin did really well there to keep that service alive. 1-1. Got to get it in the opposite quarter. There you go. Good service. And again, a lot of pressure there. Watched it well. Haryanto with the forehand. 1-2. Two all.
All.
Sutanto now. Sutanto in his 50s now. He's born in 1967. So, wow. 8th of December. What's the date today? He's got a birthday coming up in a couple of days. Maybe he'll celebrate a couple of gold medals by then. Who knows? 2-4. Darren Chua. No, not quite quick enough to the blocking ball there. 2-5. Oh, that's good stuff. Nice work from Hamanuddin. That was not an easy shot to play, and he got it right on the button. Good work. 3-5, 5-3. And it will be Hamanuddin Hassan to actually receive, but that's another very, very comfortable shot down the middle for Haryanto. And another one there for 7.
7.
He's certainly very comfortable, very confident on the ball. 3-7. And a miss there. It came straight into the body, so Darren Shaw misses it, and it's 3-8. And just out from Chua again. Disappointing, but they will change sides for the receiving of the next couple, and it could be curtains right now. It's 9-3, 2 points required. Oh, that's a really, really dinky, difficult one to... a bit of amusement there on the face of Hamanuddin. But that is now game and match point to Sutanto and Haryanto of Indonesia. And that's it. That is the match. That is the game. And Singapore succumbed by 3 games to love.
4-10.
Oh, it was given as an edge. Really? Wow. I thought that that was the end of that particular matchup. But OK, proven wrong. That's not unusual. 1 more point required, and that is it now. So it didn't even make the table the next time. Anyway, apologies for that, but a little premature with my end of match chat. But anyway, it was all the same in the end. 11-4 in the third, and another powerful drive there from Haryanto as we see some replays of the action in that doubles match.